And we're rolling.
There it is. That's the part that I wanted to catch. I wanted to catch you saying something first before I had a chance to say anything, and I accomplished that quite well.
In tradition at this point.
Yeah, right. Hello and welcome to Dota Battles. This is Season 1, Week 8. I can't believe we've been doing this for 2 months now. But tonight...
I know. It's horrifying, really.
Tonight we have Kunkka's Tree Weasles versus Planet
It's funny
Hype.
because all I can see is Tree Weasles now.
And I will be your host
Jaya team
for tonight.
ban.
Oh shit, let me click the right button there. Boom. God damn it, I'm good. I'll be your host for tonight. I am Warbond, and with me is my brother, and I got nothing.
You got nothing? Okay, that's good enough.
It's despair.
Hello, I am Despair.
Yeah. I thought about this too. Last week I thought about it. Like, what am I going to say next
Damn
week?
it, I had something for this.
I had something for this. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
No.
if you saw the standings here, we're looking at the number 2 team in the entire league. 2 out of 10 ain't bad. But they could arguably be first.
Yeah,
if it
it
weren't for that
depends.
pesky alphabet.
Alphabet, yeah.
Radiant team ban.
So
Dire
number
team
2
ban.
here, Kunkka's Tree Weasles versus the number 7, I believe, Planet Hype. It doesn't mean anything. The numbers might as well be made up at this point, because every time we've seen some shit like that, like Team Auspicious, when they were undefeated, I want to say. And
Yeah,
with
versus
5.
Soggy Bottom Boys, was it?
Yeah. It was
In
Soggy
week
Bottom.
5 or 4?
Yep, and they lost one game at least to Soggy Bottom Boys, even though they were undefeated up to that point. That just means that they hadn't fought the right team yet, and that's the glory of Dota Battles.
Yeah, well, that's the point of this whole configuration. I guess, I don't know. I'm not the admin. That's up to Ash. Who knows what's in his fucking syphilitic mind.
That is actually quite disturbing, especially knowing what syphilis can do to a man. So looking at the bans here, I do see Naga Siren.
You know, I saw Naga and Shadow Shaman in the pool, and I was like,
Radiant team
Shadow Shaman gone, Naga gone.
That
Ice
would have been
Dealer
a
surprised
great
me. I was
prediction.
gonna my vote was gonna be for Dragon Knight, and then Centaur Warrunner or Centaur War Chief, no Warrunner, is whatever I guess. And then Marana, first pickup by Kunkka's True Weasels.
You know, you'd sound a lot more prescient if you made those predictions before they came true.
Well, you were
Radiant
fucking
team
blathering on. Like, I didn't want to stop you. You seem to be on a roll, and you seem to be enjoying yourself. I mean, you know how it is. You have kids, and sometimes you just see them really going at it, and you're like, I don't want to ruin this for them.
No? I mean, except for the whole Santa Claus thing. I feel awful about that.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, I guess we don't have to get into it if it's too painful.
It is. Reminds me of my own childhood. Dragon Knight.
team.
Dragon Knight is always a scary
I
motherfucker
want
to
to
go up
say
against.
that he is, like, is he not 100%? Does he not have one of the best win rates in this tournament that we've seen? I wish there was a way to go back and see that.
Maybe, yeah, right. If only there were literally dozens of VODs for us to watch, which I'm definitely not going to do. So
Not gonna do
I'll
at
get
all,
one of
yeah.
my people on that for sure.
Yeah, and then an Earthshaker, great initiator, Dragon Knight,
Radiant
Marana
team
or Dragon Knight
pick.
could go into the middle lane. Probably gonna be Dragon Knight up against the Puck
In middle lane, because Moran's got an escape for solo offlane?
for solo offlane potentially. Yeah, I don't know. Or they could have her as a fucking hard carrying, hard fighting Marana. You never know. Then we've got
Probably.
Shadow Demon and Kunkka picked up. Kunkka could also go into the middle lane.
Well,
See,
you know, one of the
so many goddamn options.
And one of the strategies I was reading about this is when you're doing these drafts, you want to leave like your linchpin hero for the very last pick. You want to keep the other team guessing for as long as possible. So the
Well,
fact
you
that you're
can.
like, well, they could be doing this or they could be doing this, so that
Yeah.
way the other team doesn't pick up a good counter before you have filled out your entire team. Like, basically, you're showing your hand.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you
remaining.
can definitely do that. On the other hand, there's sometimes where you have such clarity of vision
Radiant team
that you're like,
pick.
fuck the counter picks. We know exactly what we want. We're going to get that. Of course, with Captain's Draft, you may not have that exact luxury, but
10 seconds remaining.
Disruptor pickup on our 4 Kunkka Street Weasles and Clinks, and then on Planet Hype, we've got Ogre Magi and Sven. So, maybe Puck off lane, Kunkka mid with a tri-lane for Sven, and then Marana hard carry with Marana carry with Earthshaker, Disruptor, Dragonite mid, and Clinks off. That's going to be my prediction. It could be completely fucking wrong.
Okay. Once again, whatever you said, I'm sure it was a really good prediction.
Really enlightening despair. Thank you.
Yeah, literally every time you talk about shit like that, I start looking. I start looking at my other screen, start reading chat, seeing what's going on over there, make sure everything's going well. Yeah, well, you're here as filler, and you do that job pretty well.
That's good to know. Anyway, I'm out. Go ahead and have fun with the solo cast.
All right, guys, and good night. Thank you for joining.
Prepare for battle.
All right, so as ever, I will take Dire first. Let's introduce the teams.
No, you're fine.
On the Marana. Looks like she is going to the bottom lane.
Yeah, she's going to be the off lane, and they're going to have Clinks. It's the protected carry.
Anyway, on Marana is SP. We got as a Dragon Knight Fear Boner with a crazy looking set he's got on right now. But he's definitely taking solo mid.
I don't want to say you can hit. Damn it! What button was it? I had something for this.
Yeah.
Whatever. The cinematic mode.
To see their set. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You can zoom in.
Our resident standing KSY on the Clinks. Nas on Disruptor, and finally Flex on the
30
Earthshaker.
seconds to battle.
And for Planet Hype, we've got Samurai Salmon on the Ogre Magi. We've got Rabbit on the Sven. Emery on the Puck going mid. Stand-in Lord Wildman on the Kunkka. And 13-14 on the Shadow Demon. Looks like he's going to place some wards maybe, and then swoop back around to bottom. Well, he's checking runes. Unless they're doing a 2-1-2 lane setup.
Battle begins.
Which they very well might be.
Interesting. Yeah, and we've seen these kind of non-standard tactics throughout the Dota battle season.
I wouldn't have called it, but I also know nothing about Dota.
Well, I mean, you basically only have a couple of different options, and it really depends on what you're going for, what you're looking for, as far as your carry setup, your support setup, how you want things to progress, what you're afraid of, your hopes and dreams.
And in this case, they probably just thought, you know what, Kunkka might have a really bad time versus a tri-line, which I agree he would against the Earthshaker Clinks combo. And Disruptor, holy shit. Especially considering the plays that we saw from Naz last week. Mm-hmm. Like, you know he can shut shit down.
Already going on KSY? No. Not really going to get a chance to. Flex and KSY have kind of zoned out 13-14.
Yeah,
and,
it's going to be the first blood.
Not exactly the way they wanted that to go,
They might get Wildman here, too. I think if KSY was up there, they could have gotten it.
Well, and they should have known that Naz was around the corner. Maybe they weren't paying attention, but they should have seen him dewarding the spot there at the top rune spot.
Trusty mate.
Yeah, well,
and so you got to figure, hey, that dude was there just a second ago. we're chilling out up in their room, smoking some weed. We see the parents' car in the driveway.
What?
You know?
Dude.
I didn't know that was going to happen. I'm so surprised.
The moment of panic, and then you just sit there with the bong in your hand until they walk in and catch you.
You have like 5 minutes.
Holding a hit the entire time.
Some Chris Angel level bong hit.
Oh my god.
Alright, so 13-14 gets back in lane very quickly, and looks like Lord Wildman has some trouble. They're really keeping tight control of this lane, which is kind of what you would expect with a 3 versus 2 to begin with. But Shadow Demon and Kunkka are just kind of getting pushed out more than I really think that they're comfortable with.
Yeah, there's way more butt play going on than they want.
Way more butt stuff.
And of course, I mean, the same thing is happening on the bottom lane for SP on the Mirana. She is sitting at 0 and 0.
Well, last hits is hard.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, especially against
every
the
time, man.
the Stormhammer and the Fire Blast from the Ogre Magi. Like, she could get got on. But I mean, there's always leap. I don't know, man.
Well, and she's super close to her tower, and so
Yeah, she's just having a tough time. Or
she being SP. I was just
yes.
thinking that. But and sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to move on to the middle lane. Continue your thought on the bottom lane here, Warbot.
Well, actually, I was going to talk about the top lane again because there's a lot more action here than anywhere else.
Yeah,
and
I find myself gravitating towards it.
I'm actually pretty surprised that they haven't attempted to pull this lane back a little bit more. No. Just given the potential for ganks happening. And maybe they just feel like it's a little too early in the game to even be concerned with that. So
actually, speaking of, it looks like Naz may be about to do just that.
Wow, somebody is stream sniping.
Or maybe you did a good thing and you made a good call.
Analysis.
Learning.
Yeah, right.
The same thing happened on the bottom lane. Salmon doing the old double creep pull, which I always enjoy seeing. And hey, SP's got 4 last hits in the Mirana. Okay, here we go.
Here? Oh no, he was.
Yeah, middle lane.
He was definitely expecting that.
Emery trying for the old illusory orb, rune snake. I thought
Flex was
maybe
just sitting there flexing.
Yeah, I am not to be flexed with right now.
Anybody ever gonna get that?
Yeah, no one gets Professor Brothers references.
And so I want to say middle lane, if we talk about that, Emery on the puck is probably going to have a hell of a time doing too much to Fear Boner. I know that a good puck player can basically just kill everything in sight.
Dire's bottom tower.
Well, definitely kind of bully him around. I mean, Dragon Knight in the middle lane
puck, though.
Dragon Knight in the middle lane is just there to kind of get the experience and get a few last hits with Flame Breath, and he's been doing a good job of it. I mean, initially when I was gonna talk about the lane, it was much more imbalanced, but now it's 15-5 on the Dragon Knight and 16-4 on the puck. So Fear Boner's doing a good job there, or Emery's doing a shit job. I mean, one of those is true.
And then leading the charge.
Maybe they both had like a pact that they agreed to before the game started. It's like, hey man, let's just do our things, and we'll meet on the battlefield elsewhere.
You know what? You're probably right. We'll just go with that.
That's the only logical explanation for what's happening.
Meanwhile, leading the pack is Rabbit.
Yeah, on the
this
Sven.
fucking Sven. Again, another crazy ass set for this guy too.
Bottom lane. Speaking of Rabbit, tried a Stormhammer on SP, but artfully leapt away. Artfully.
All right. I'm glad you picked up on it because I was going to call you out on it.
I did. Of course you were.
Well, that's what I do. That's what we do for each other.
Oh, top lane. We've got Flex
Wildman is not in a great
fissure,
position.
and then there's the glimpse back by Naz, and Wildman is more than likely going to be dead, unless he's going for pro jukes.
He's in the barrel today.
Oh, nope, there's no jukes that's going to help him there. Damn. And that's the second kill for Kunkka's Tree Weasels. Damn, I meant to say Weasles, even. I can't even get it out of my damn head.
Is he wearing a Weasel suit? That is a reference to Captain Edgar.
Yeah.
Who we affectionately refer to as Captain Egger.
Captain Egger.
He was wearing an Egger suit.
Which, of course, is a Men in Black.
Men in Black reference, yeah.
Yeah. We're taking it all the way back.
Just describe the entire season.
Yeah. Okay, so at this point, let's see, we've got stand-in here shortly. I imagine we'll see the Mirana start moving around trying to make more kills. Or even someone try to make a kill on the Mirana. Yep, and there's the Earthshaker, the old loop around from the Tier 2 tower on bottom.
Damn it, I was going to say that. No, actually, I was going to say the other thing. Where they come in and put dicks in this direction.
Yeah, well, The only problem is, well, see, this ward here is just about to expire, though. So this could probably be perfect timing, which maybe they were counting on. Maybe they're so skilled, they're like, okay, it is reasonable to assume that the ward will have started to run out, and there's a very narrow window. It's like the guard change in a fucking prison escape movie.
Yeah, it's the weak
They've got
point.
it all planned out.
Here you go, Flex and Nas.
I've been
They
planning
are
this
all
all week.
smoked up.
Yeah, here we go. And top lane, Wildman, are you going to get a TP? Do you sense it? Do you sense it? No, you don't. And there's the fissure to start it off. And there's a kinetic field.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's
Rabbit is going down.
Yeah, Salmon's trying to do what he could, but he will get away.
At least there is that.
Yeah, he did more than I would have. Like, at that point, I'm like, oh, this Finn's fucking dead.
You know, he did way less than I would have. I would have dived in there. Like, no!
I'm coming, sir!
Yeah. Sir?
I don't know. Maybe it's his captain.
Is Ogre Magi subservient?
I'm gonna assume so.
Probably. I mean,
yeah,
it's
probably.
Dumb. There's some aggressive wording.
Yeah,
Right,
they want
right
to
shot.
They want to do more of this.
And
And,
yeah.
no, fucking rightly so. How many times have we seen a Sven, even in our own games, get kind of shut down in the beginning, but not shut down quite hard enough,
Yeah.
and then come back at like 25, 30, 35 minutes and just ruin people's day.
Yeah, that sword is big at level 7, and it's fucking huge
Middle lane,
at level
Emery
20.
getting got on. Phase shift trying to keep him alive. Yeah,
Not
Waning
quite
Rift just
enough.
as a fuck you. But he is going to go down. And so we're 4-0. Kunkka's Tree Weasels is putting it to Planet Hype right now.
Yeah, they're taking an early lead, but I'm not ready to call it. Miraculously.
Yeah. I mean, the aforementioned talk about the Sven.
Yeah, and that's what
Radiant's
Planet Hype
middle
need to
tower
do
is under attack.
is hold on, baby.
Well, Sven and Kunkka, really.
Just keep it together. Well, but it's difficult psychologically to shake off those early losses.
Yes.
You're like, shit, I'm losing my lane. I need
Yeah.
some fucking help over here. You start panicking. Everybody starts screaming.
But when you
Sven
can do that,
drops the
like that's
sword.
what makes a really great team, I think. I want to say that Alliance is, one of the top tiers. I don't think people consider them the top team any longer. But one of the things that Alliance is really good at is, despite anything that happens to them in the early game, the laning phase in particular, they stick to their plan. Like, always stick to the plan, and they don't let anything affect them, and they try to do exactly what they set out to do. Of course, recently that hasn't necessarily been working, but still, they are unperturbed by unfortunate events.
I get it, and as the movie Free to Play will definitely attest to, certain teams do kind of get a name for themselves just in how they execute their tactics. But I find it kind of surprising that like all it takes is six months. When was the international? August?
Yeah, last August.
Yeah, maybe slightly longer, but it doesn't take very long for a team to fall out of favor. They went from being the best in the world to they're not quite the best.
Yeah, it was after one of the patches, I think it was 6.79. They had a rough period where they're kind of adjusting to different hero changes, and also teams started to kind of figure them out because Admiral Bulldog, their offlaner, had a very limited repertoire of heroes that he could play.
And so they were just looking for it.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of demonstrates the point perfectly. And I know you're a huge advocate of sticking to the plan because that's what you agreed upon. It was a good idea when you came up with it, but it really speaks to how much flexibility can be beneficial.
Middle lane, we got Fear Boner going on the tower a little bit. He popped the Dragon Form, but also in the top lane. Oh, excellent Waning Rift by Emery, followed by the Dream Coil. Can they do anything on it? Here comes the fucking Ghost Ship. Slams into Chaos Y and Flex. There's the Moonlight Shadow, though. Pops, and they should be able to get away. Almost did not.
Yeah, that was some good timing on that.
And speaking of sticking to the fucking plan, Fear Boner that entire time, instead of, like, flipping out and going charging into battle, focused on the middle tower, got it down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hooray for both teams.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. I think hooray more for Planet Hype, though, just getting that first kill. and executing a good rotation up, and then getting the top tower.
Has fallen.
Of course, let's see if they will
Radiant's
react
bottom
to
tower
their
is
bottom
under
tower going
attack.
down now.
Radiant structures
Drums picked up
are
by Kunkka,
fortified.
There's
and
1, 2.
Arcane Boots. Oh, great disruption by 13-14, trying to keep him in. Will it? Here comes the Illusory Orb. They want this. They got blood in their eyes. I don't think they'll be able to catch him, though. Unless X marks his... Oh, he does not have any points in X. And there's a...
We're seeing a
summoning
Regoose.
fissure. Yep.
Seeing a Regoose
Oh,
in
there's another
process.
ghost ship.
Is under attack.
I think the torrent may have put him out of the way, though. There's Stormhammer on a flex.
Are they gonna get
Fear
Fearboner?
Oh,
Do
he has
something
to go
else?
down. He has to go down.
Don't run back
yeah,
into
okay.
the...
Emery-
no, actually,
Emery
that was
goes for the
just...
kill. He was
yeah.
going for the jukes. Great, great
leap
glimpse
there.
by Nas trying to keep it. Oh, but then he runs back into him. Nas, what are
Trying
you
to help
doing,
out
buddy?
Marana.
Oh, excellent fissure by Flex. Wow. The three of them get away with such low health.
Yeah, look at these bars up here. Like there's more black space than
Yeah.
there is red.
That was very well played by KTW, though, I think.
Yeah, it was a simple 1-for-1 there, but a lot of
Could have been worse,
cool
John.
plays.
Could have been
going
a lot
on.
worse.
What?
No, Sam Jackson, Jurassic Park. Could have been worse.
Nope.
Ugh.
Sorry, man.
Worse sometimes.
I'm sorry I didn't memorize Samuel L. Jackson's
Career?
dialogue
Yeah,
from
you should be.
Jurassic Park.
Do you understand how many iconic lines he has?
Yeah, I wish I would remember. Or I wish I could remember his character's name because I would use that in place of Marcellus Wallace looking like a bitch.
Jules. Jules and Vincent. Of course, that's...
No, yeah, I was from not that movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Nick Fury, actually.
Yeah.
How do you think he lost his eye?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ooh, Lord Wildman in the Radiant Jungle. Nas is going to see him. I thought they were going to do something on that.
Radiant's bottom tower.
There's a
They
storm
see
brewing.
it. Oh, no.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
It's an ambush.
Oh, that was a sailboat.
I don't know what he was doing with the ghost ship. I thought maybe Kunkka's rum. But, I guess not. Yeah, that ghost ship was inexplicable at best.
Zoning ghost ship.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
a show of force. It was the A-10 flying low over the battlefield.
Radiant's top tower is under
Projecting
attack.
naval power.
Top lane, we've got KSY and the Clinks taking out that top tower. I don't know.
I'm sorry,
Like,
who? Who do we have?
KSY, the stand-in KSY.
Okay.
Taking out the top tower.
Could have sworn you said Chaos Y.
Oh, no, not this time. There's a Torrent on a Fear Boner. Here's the Moonlight Shadow. I think... Oh, there's the Dust. All along with the Dream Coil. They should be able to get Fear Boner. There's the Echo Slam that comes in. Kills
Three,
everyone.
yeah.
Kills everyone. And just insult to injury. There's another glimpse by Nas into a kill on Emery. And yeah, KSY should be able to take this tower.
I should hope so. Unfortunately, Fearboner did go down. So
Yeah, but I mean, greater
it's,
good.
now
No,
it's just a fear flaccid penis.
Yeah. The refractory period is, at this point, 15 seconds remaining.
Radiant's
And of
top
course,
tower
as he
is
gets
under
older,
attack.
it takes longer and longer for him to get back in.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Hey, man.
I was like, okay, refractory period. That's when the entire team is down. Yeah, I get it. Oh, wait a minute.
And now some more aggressive wards down there in the Radiant Jungle.
Some D-warding. And that's something you've seen
Tricksy
from...
bitches.
That's the second time that Nas has D-warded there. And they were looking for it
That
last
fucking
time.
tryhard piece of shit. You only D-ward if you're a tryhard. And no one likes a tryhard.
That's true. That's why I never D-ward.
Yeah, exactly.
I barely even ward to begin with. So.
I'm always like, sorry, I just bought my arcane boots.
Yeah, right.
Top lane, Fear Boner is going to end up taking the tier 1 top.
Radiant's top tower has
But
fallen.
they got some dudes coming in. There's the Illusory Orb into the Dream Coil. And will they be able to do anything on it? Here comes the Ghost Ship. Oh,
Can't leap
SP
away from
almost
that
got
one.
away from his lead. Yep. Fear Boner ends up going down again along with SP. I mean, it sucks that they lost their tier 1 top, but they did get 2 kills. And just like the first kill, like, those sorts of engagements is, if anything, just to keep morale up, are completely fucking worth it.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just thinking, again, about the level of difference in the standings to begin with coming into this. I don't think they've ever played each other because everything's supposed to be round robin, so every week is a new team.
Yeah.
And so going into it, all they have to go on is maybe watching some VODs, which I doubt they fucking do, because who does that shit?
Yeah. Research?
Who researches the team they're going up against? And then you have the standings. And so that's all you know about the enemy team.
Yeah.
And that sort of psychological effect can be pretty huge. But, again, last time we saw it with Auspicious and Soggy Bottom Boys, where it didn't affect them none.
Yep, they did not care. Looking at the items, KSY ended up picking a Hand of Midas, and he looks like he might be... Yeah, he's well on his way to... Well, I say well on his way. He's getting close to his Orchid. And...
Oh, shit.
Mid lane.
Not going to be enough for Naz.
Yeah, Fear Boner was kind of far up there. But a good Fissure followed by... Or a Moonlight Shadow into Fissure. Just to... I guess keep Flex safe.
Dire's middle tower.
But I was going to say, once the Orchid Malevolence comes online, I'm pretty sure that the Ogre Magi and the Shadow Demon are just going to die forever. Because KSY at that point can just kind of go solo hunting. And they'll need to ward the hell out of everything.
Okay, and remind me again, the Orchid Malevolence?
Silence. Silence and percentage of damage done is dealt at the end of the silence duration.
It's like 5-second silence?
Something like that, yeah. And, I mean, with the Searing Arrows and the Strafe and the extra damage from Death Pact, he can pop some people.
Yeah, I played Clinks the other day and was popping...
He's the worst, though, trying to last hit. God.
Oh, yeah. So slow in the beginning. But after a while, it just doesn't matter.
And here comes the KTW patented mid-push. Brought to you by Fear Boner. Disruption by 1314. Like, really just trying to keep him back. And that may just do the job. KTW's backing off a little bit. KSY is going back into the top lane. He's going to see if he can't push the creep wave back out and get that top tower. And I mean, they really can. KTW really can win the tower game right now, completely.
Yeah, things are pushed out quite a bit. Here we go.
Yeah, on Fear Boner, he's going to go down.
Where's your armor?
Man overboard!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Naz.
And now we got the bloodlust on Lord Wildman. I don't think they see him. They do not, at all.
All I'm seeing is the kids huddled behind the counter in the kitchen.
Tower is under attack.
And the
More
raptors.
Jurassic Park references?
Yeah. And they're like,
where are we?
welcome to Jurassic Dota. Yeah. Yeah, that engagement's over. Man, I want that fucking overlay that I showed you earlier.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Apparently you can only do that in replays, though.
Oh,
You can't do it live.
I mean, come on, man. Don't show me this technology and tell me that it's not ready yet.
I don't know,
it's like, hey, man, you see this sex bot? Oh my god, yes, I want one!
It's 30 orgasms an hour.
Arrow from SP onto 1314, followed by the Fissure, hits both 1314 and Salmon. Connect Field, Static Storm. Oh, wow! The Echo Slam comes in, but only kills 1314.
Just be able to zoom out slightly.
And they're going to Moonlight Shadow to try to disengage from this. What I was going to say a second ago is Rabbit has almost got his BKB up on the Sven. Kunkka's got a Chrysalis now. Although KTW can win the tower game. Holy shit.
Rabbit goes down.
Yeah, did you see Rabbit? All the damage he was doing? And that's just with the 1 point in his cleave.
Doesn't take
here
much.
Here comes the Orchid Malevolence by KSY. But what I was going to say is that although KTW can definitely win the tower game, as I said before, like Kunkka and Sven I'm almost positive we'll be able to outcarry KTW. Because the Rabbit alone there was doing a lot of damage. Like, the only reason I even thought to check that spot is because all of a sudden I saw all the health disappear from everyone on KTW. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And yeah, looking at the net worth, we've got KSY on the Clinks at 8,800, followed by Lord Wildman on the Kunkka at 7,500, with Rabbit on the Sten at 5,700. Mid lane engagement.
They're just going at it.
Yeah, dust popped. Another arrow coming in. Hit 13-14. He is a magnet for that shit. Oh, there's a Dream Coil followed by the Illusory Orb. Static Storm doing so much work on these people, though. God Strength, pop by Rabbit. Go in there. Do it. Fail boat by Lord Wildman.
Zoning boat.
They will not continue to chase it.
Zoning
Nah,
boat
it's the only one that went down there. And yeah, the two supports, though. Ogre Magi, Ogre Magi, Ogre McGee, and Shadow Demon. They ended up going down. Little bitches.
They're going to try to catch him. No, they just want to kill some ancients?
Maybe. They've got ward coverage there, so they know what's up. I mean, in addition to them walking around their creep wave. And it looks like KSY is going to go back into the jungle and farm. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
That's what I would do. So I think that's a pro move.
Oh, I mean, downtime, yeah. Go farm, push the lanes out more.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, now that we have a moment of breathing space here, let me check out this experience graph.
Ooh, I haven't looked at it either. Wow, it's all really close.
Yeah, a lot closer than you would expect. Just the frequency of the engagement, though, you can really see in the way the graph is formed here, where it's not a steady decline, or it's not a steady increase in either direction. It just sounds weird to say it that way. And so
there's an overall trend going in Kunkel's True Whistle's favors.
But
again, I tried to seriously say the name.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, KTW, there's a definite trend in their direction.
Yeah, especially with the gold, it's a lot more clear that it's heading towards them. But it's still relatively early, 23 minutes in, almost 24 minutes.
It doesn't feel that bad for Planet Hype, though.
No, I mean,
it's only 4,000, but, I mean, you wouldn't have convinced me of that anyway. I was expecting to see it completely even, honestly.
All right, looks like they're drawing dicks on the map. That means something, I'm sure.
And...
Pop the Emery.
Are they going to go on Emery? Yep, there they go. Emery, here comes the arrow. It ends up hitting Emery. There's a kinetic field, Static Storm. Emery goes down. Salmon goes down. Lord Wildman, can you get out? No, you cannot. Oh, but the cleave damage. Rabbit coming in.
Saved by the Sven.
No, actually, it was the cleave damage from the Tidebringer, but still, Rabbit being there made him a little bit nervous.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And once again, they're gonna retreat. I mean, they won the engagement, but they're still not like chasing it out.
Yeah, well, especially with that Sven still active, especially with the Kunkka still active. Like, you don't want to commit too many resources to that kind of push because you're just going to find yourself dickless.
Here we go. They're gonna need to defend this. Here comes 13-14, instantly orchered up by KSY. There's the Waning Rift, jump in by Emery, an Illusory Orb. Beerboner goes ahead and pops his BKB. Here comes the Ghost Ship. It, just catches SP on the edge there. Beerboner is most likely fucked. Some great blocks by Emery.
Oh, yeah, he's coming back in.
Flame Blast. What the fuck, guys?
Oh, they thought he was coming back. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, and the Flame Blast. Oh,
yeah.
But the Torrent gets them. Great attempt on
Great try, yeah.
To try to block him out.
I think he was probably as surprised as Planet Hype were. Like, I am not dead. Because it looked like he just kind of stopped for a second. He's like, fuck me. And then was
in the trees, though, I couldn't see the torrent animation coming through. And KSY goes ahead and takes the last remaining outer tower on the bottom lane. Because why the fuck not? I mean, if your team's getting fucked, go do something else.
Go do some rat Dota.
Yeah, he's going to pick up a BKB next. Which, probably needed.
Yeah, especially versus that Emery. He's definitely been doing some work. Looking at the KDAs here. Well, between Disruptor and Puck, 736 and 536. But still, like it's. I was expecting more.
Yeah.
Look at fucking Earthshaker with Flex, 11 goddamn assists.
Yeah, he's been involved in a lot of them. More smoke. Are they going to go for Roche? Is that what they're gathering up here for? I mean, honestly, I think they need it. I think this is like, if you're playing the tower game, this is the time to capitalize on it.
Look at that.
Well, if they don't, I feel like Planet Hype would, though. You see how they're all kind of sticking back at the base. They're just waiting for that other shoe to drop.
But
and in about 4 seconds...
they're going to realize that they made the wrong call.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, but
they're smoked up.
It's too late for them to do anything about it.
Moving up to Roshan.
I mean, maybe they can still...
No, they're not even gonna... Yeah, that wasn't... Apparently, that wasn't even their initial...
No, it wasn't. They were just gonna try to go running around. Ooh, but then the counter smoke.
Counter smoke,
like KTW. And they are probably... Oh, they're not gonna see anyone. Oh, this is so disappointing.
Could have been an epic smoke battle.
Yeah. And so yeah, just back into their base to defend.
Having no idea where it's coming from. I'm surprised you're not seeing more wards for Planet Hype. They got some
Mask of Madness on the Sven. If he can survive, it's gonna get scary.
And yeah, that's especially after those first couple of bad engagements.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Warbond, I think we're about to see the fight.
This
I mean, it's not going to be an instant GG either way, but I think this is going to be the fight. I feel it. I feel like this is going to be the fight that determines the rest of this game. Or at least I hope it's the fight that determines the rest of this game, because
God
that
damn
would
it. I want to zoom out like 2 more clicks right now. Yeah, just kind of...
Yeah, come on, guys.
Skeeting those orbs out.
Yeah, at some point, you're just going to have to fucking man up. KSY, Jesus Christ.
What
Never wasting a moment.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just jump up to the jungle here.
You see Rabbit in the middle lane. Fissure, just because. Yeah.
They're just going to stand out there and get orbed to death.
Yeah, you got to pull off that band-aid, guys. Do they have any detection? They do have sentry wards. Oh! Is this going to be it? Middle lane, there's a disruption? No, they're not going to do anything off of it. Or do anything with it, I should say.
They're just firing their shotguns into the air saying, get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under
We're serious. We mean business.
Okay, now they've decided that middle lane is the way,
way better than that stupid bottom lane. Maybe we should go top, guys.
What item did they just pick up? I don't know if it was anything but wards. Looking at the items, both sides have mechs, plenty of big-ish items at the very least. I mean, Orchid's up, Daedalus is up on the Kunkka, Blink on Emery, Blink on Flex, so there's actually, like, there's a good mix of initiation on each side. But just no one's gonna...
Yeah, who's using it?
No one's going for it.
That's right. These are the 25 to 35 minute doldrums right here.
Yeah, I guess. I thought this is when shit was supposed to happen. And see, I see what KTW's trying to do. They're trying to just keep all the lanes pushed in, and then maybe they'll go for one when they have to focus on everything. But I mean, Kunkka and Sven both are going to be able to just destroy lanes as they try to push them out.
Maybe that's what they're worried about. They don't want.
I mean, look at that. Lord Wildman. That's what you do with a Daedalus and a Tidebringer. You just one-shot a whole creep wave. Nothing. There's the glimpse back trying to save him. But here we go. Emery comes in. Fear Boner's already popped his BKB, so I don't think he's in any big trouble. But Rabbit up there at the top doing work.
Flex goes down.
Yeah, ends up killing Flex.
Radiant structures are
Roll invisible.
Oh, Lord Wildman, that is not cool, dude. His team just
Make something out of this.
Oh, great play by Samurai Salmon. Samurai. Damn it! Can't say anything.
It has the L in there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, KSY's going to down at the bottom. He's just going to let his Aegis pop, I think.
Well, yeah, at a certain point. You lose it after 6 minutes, so.
And great play by Samurai Salmon. Not like it was any crazy thing to do, but just the fact that he was like, fuck it, I'm saving this dude. And you know what? He did. Here comes Rabbit. They're caught in the kinetic field, but no static snore to follow it up. Fearboner taking a lot of damage. Here comes the ghost ship, but it is just a little bit off.
Oh shit, here it is.
X.
Didn't work last time.
Yep. Stormhammer
This
there
time.
it goes. And they fight him off. But still, KSY, bottom lane, he's going to get this tower. And so Naked Rax is... They're going to have to do something about it. He's got his Daedalus up now. I mean, with Emery, at the very least, you should be able to chase him down and lock him down. Or if you get lucky with the Shadow Demon or...
Well,
hell, any number of things.
You got to be expecting it, and then
yeah, I mean,
pushing,
yes, they have to be expecting it.
Well, I mean, in order to catch him, like you have to be expecting him there and go to it and be kind of proactive about your defense of that.
But he's stuck everywhere, yo.
Yeah, well, that's what Clinks do. Just turn invisible and be everywhere.
Invisible.
But yeah, the way the rest of KTW were pushing in the top lane, allowing Clinks, KSY, that free reign throughout the jungle, kill a few creeps, kill a few neutral creeps, use that Hand of Midas. Looking at his net worth there, that's testament to what he's been doing. They
and there's a smoke
might have decent vision.
They might have seen that. Because the edge of the ward that they place is right here. I didn't see exactly where they were.
Yeah.
And by the way, that fight was not the fight.
Nope, that wasn't the fight.
I expected it to be, or I hoped that it was going to be, but it was not.
Apparently KSY isn't too concerned about where they are. He apparently didn't see them smoke up because he's still just pushing that bottom lane.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless they can lock him down. I mean, if they get the disruption from the Shadow Demon, but they need to ward the jungle, I think. I mean, they need to catch him out.
Yeah, just a bit more vision there. Meanwhile, the rest of KTW is screaming on the top lane.
Mm-hmm.
Probably going to try to do the same thing, get a Rax down at the bottom.
Damn, KSY sitting on 17,000 net worth. Did he just pick up another item?
I swear to God, you're saying KSY.
KSY, Jesus, man.
Telling you.
No, it's KSY. Now, Samurai Salmon, that I did say. 100%.
Samurai Salmon.
Samurai Salmon, yes.
That's what I just want to watch some Dotos says in the chat.
No, I was reading it.
Oh, you do look at that. Okay.
Yeah, the chat. I don't give a fuck about your stream. I care about your chat.
Of course you don't. Alright, so it looks like they posted up 13-14 to take care of Chaos Y.
If he sees him first, though... Oh, okay, yeah, there's a disruption bottom lane, but he needs to run. Meanwhile, top lane, once again, BKB's pop. They come in, they plink a little bit on the tower, and will they lose anything from it, though? Rabbit's got God Strength pop.
What?
Fear Boner's turned around.
Chaos Y is going to lift it, no? Chaos Y did not lift.
Oh, and then the Ghost Ship finishes him off. Here comes the Echo Slam. Does almost nothing, but the fissure should be enough to keep him alive. Unless... Warcry? No, they're fucking out of there.
Nice nope the fuck out.
Yeah.
As long as that invisibility lasts, you better get the fuck out of there, Naz.
And you know, I actually did not catch it, but KSY did end up going down.
I know, I said that. I was watching him, so everybody on my stream caught it.
I was calling the top lane.
The actual fight.
Yeah.
No, he BKB'd and tried to fight through it and just could not. Couldn't
Who
quite
came
get
down
it.
to finish him off? Was it
13-14.
It was just 13-14?
Just 13-14. And gave him the deep dick in. I mean, he died too, but...
Oh, wow.
So maybe it's like a barbed penis,
Like,
and it
the
broke
last
off
I
in
saw
KSY.
of that engagement was 13-14 disrupting KSY, and I was like, 13-14 now needs to get out of there. He's alone. Huh, that's, well, good on you, 13-14.
Yeah, he fucking made
Solid
it
job.
work.
And they're sitting around the Roche pit again. Will Planet Hype? I mean, Planet Hype has to... They have to, like, they have to see this. I mean, they completely don't, but
no,
they
have no vision of it, but maybe they'll smoke up and try for it, because
I think they sense it.
They're missing from lane for a minute.
Here we go. Emery coming in. Naz is not gonna melt as quickly as I thought he will. Oh my god, 13-14 goes down immediately. Ghost Ship ends up hitting KSY, but KSY pops his BKB. Not gonna matter. Rabbit going in and
there it is.
Yep, that was it. Right?
That was the fight.
That was the fight, I think.
And they didn't get Roshan, so...
which, yeah, Planet Hype will now pick up.
So we're gonna see this game go into the 50th minute.
And I mean, at this point, you just have, hell, you have Emery and 13-14 when he comes back up, push out your top and bottom lanes, and then you just go mid.
Silence.
I don't know, as far as things are pushed out at this point...
I mean, they can easily go through backdoor protection, too, is the thing. I think even through the tier 2s, maybe even the tier 3s if they're all there.
Yeah, look at those fucking creeps. Melt. You're wiping away the tears right now.
The milky tears.
Yeah, with every... What? Are you talking about a dick now?
Yes. Those... That's where the milky tears come from.
Tell me about the birds and the bees. No, I was gonna say, make a different joke. It's a little more family friendly.
Wait, we do that now?
Well, I didn't say it was family friendly. I just said more family friendly.
More. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the milky dick tears. with every kill, Planet Hype, they're like just crying their way through the murder.
Yeah.
Taking the revenge out on the creeps.
Holy shit! Look at the gold graphs.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Experience graph. Yeah.
Oh shit! Where did that come from?
See, again, did not feel like a 14,000 gold lead, but they cut 4,000 out of it right there. Or well, within the past few minutes, I guess I should say. And then experience clearly in Planet Hype's favor. I mean, I don't know how much that says.
Oh, look how much Kunkka with Lord Wildman caught up to KSY's links.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 4,000 again now, but a second ago it was even more. So we got a Gem of True Sight for 13-14.
Finally.
He's like, nah, coach, I can take him. Just give me a Gem of True Sight and I'll make sure he dies.
You see coming up from Nas there, the recommended route. They're like, yeah, we're gonna make it a little bit sneaky for him. Moonlight Shadow initiation. Will they be able to pull it off?
Don't know.
They
were just trying to get in there.
Oh my god, there's the blood loss on Rabbit. They're probably going to try to go on Emery. BKB popped immediately by Fear Boner, but by Rabbit as well. He is just ruining Fear Boner. Fear Boner explodes. He barely did anything. There's a torrent on the flex.
Fear Boner.
Oh my god, SP. Here comes the X back. Rabbit's going to go ahead and defend the bottom lane as he needs to do. They still hold on to the racks though. That's a solid job.
Oh, I was going to say, I cannot believe that SP is going to get out of this. Turns out, he or she did not.
Didn't. Yeah.
Just say that for everybody now. Yeah, see, they got
Check
that.
your pronouns, Warbond.
Yeah. Check your cis privilege at the door.
Oh, there we go. That's another community we can enrage.
Oh,
Yes.
great. Don't have any cis privilege, alright? Or is it, are you supposed to say cis or is it CIS?
I thought it was cis.
I mean, that's how it's... whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Are they gonna?
13, 14. Oh, the dust has popped. There's a disruption.
Oh no, that's a.
I think KSY
That's gonna be a
is
dead KSY.
He's gonna try. Oh, he's gonna get it off. He is.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I mean, he. I guess didn't have enough for
stuns.
the Stormhammer. Or maybe it was on cooldown. I didn't see that he had used it before. Anyway, that's unfortunate, but lucky for KSY, he can go back to farming and split pushing the shit out of the lanes.
Yeah, they kind of needed that kill, and hope y'all motherfuckers got some TPs.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Of course they do.
Yeah, of course they do.
Of course they do.
And they're not even going to try for the T2. They're going to go straight back.
Yeah, especially, I mean, because they saw the dudes. Whoops, not that. They saw the dudes coming up that way, so they knew it was up. They saw it coming.
By the way, did you see this big ass thing that the Ogre Magi has? Is that a walrus head that he has on a stick?
Yeah, that's a walrus head. It looks like.
Let's go ahead and look at the items.
Okay,
And
I'll do that with you. Yep,
Rabbit.
those are items.
Rabbit ended up picking up a Daedalus, and so now he's even more fucking terrifying.
Yeah, extra damage, crit chance, crit damage. You gonna die.
Yeah, I imagine that Flex is going to attempt to go for a Scythe? I mean, he could be going for a Shiva's Guard, but I don't think the extra armor on him and the cold AE is gonna help him as much as more crowd control will.
How does it work? It comes out in a slowly expanding bubble when you hit it.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Does some damage and then slows.
And so, like, as long as you touch it, it does the damage, or do you have to be in it for the full amount of time, or what?
No, as long as you touch it. So a lot of times you'll see someone pop the Shiva's Guard and then blink into somewhere.
Okay.
And yeah, so that sphere follows them instantly and then expands around people. Or hell, you can see people just kind of touch the very edge onto someone. TP reaction's coming back. Yeah, and I mean, they pushed the lane out, which that's good, but there's no way they're going into that. Ooh, 13, 14, you may be in trouble, buddy. Yep, that was a three-shot. Three-shot by KSY.
Didn't even see it.
I don't know what he was doing out there. I think he just got left behind. Oh, he was going to purchase a TP. As they were pushing the lane out. Is that what happened?
I don't know.
I mean, some initiation lost there,
Yeah,
but let's see if that even fucking matters.
He had one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He was going to the side shop. I think he had to go purchase one. And so he had just purchased one and was on his way back out.
Oh, okay.
I think. I mean, I only caught the tail end of it. I only caught his pathetic mewling demise.
Oh my god.
Please don't kill me.
Like that scene from Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, God.
Worse.
No, stop.
Don't.
Meanwhile, the German dude. Shh. Shh. Jesus. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Speaking of, that fissure could have been horrifying if there was anything in the world that they followed it up with.
Zoning Fisher.
Zoning fissure, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like...
I think KTW is just buying time for KSY down at the bottom.
I was going to say,
Here we go.
that is the
Here
only
comes the
reason...
ghost ship onto the Dream Coil. It hits SP and Flex, and they're both going to die.
Yeah, and see, and this is what's going to happen with these engagements, but you gotta worry about KSY.
KSY, and that's why 13-14 is down there. There's the Purge. I don't know.
Stun, no.
Once again, he gets out by the skin of his dick.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, top lane, Fearboner and Lord Wildman going at it. I think Fearboner's just going to give him the old walk away, though.
And so that's what they should have been doing for the past 5 minutes or so. Is trying to force those engagements so that they can focus more on taking down KSY or protecting against KSY, pushing out their own lanes. And I'm glad to see that they finally did that. I should have messaged them and told them to do that.
Well, hell, at this point, I mean, hell, coincidence? It's like 2 minutes ago. Maybe they finally heard it on the stream.
But we didn't say anything of the sort.
Yeah, that's very true. Nor do I think that we would have the presence of mind to say it at the time. We're merely hindsight sort of casters.
Yep. We look like geniuses in hindsight. This entire game is a replay.
Yeah. So we studied exactly what they do and what they're going to do, and we still get it wrong.
Yeah. It's we only predict the things that we could remember from watching this game.
So Planet Hype takes the tier 2 middle, and
Well, they're big enough now. I think what their plan is going to be at this point is just stick around the base. Nah, that's the
Emery picks up a scythe. I think things just got a lot more tough for KTW.
Things have been tough.
Well,
especially,
things have been tough, but a lot more tough now.
Yeah, but with as big as Rabbit has gotten.
Go ahead and check the Roche. Really long Roshan time, like a solid 11-minute Roshan respawn timer.
We're all smoked up here.
All smoked up. They have to get the perp engaged, but they see him blink into the Waning Rift, and the Dream Coil catches 4. Great Dream Coil by Emery.
This is going to be bad for KTW.
Yeah, this is going to be horrible. Yule's keeping KSY alive for a little bit, but he gets sheeped. He ends up going off on the top. Fear Boner, Moonlight Shadow, not enough to do it. Oh yeah, that's
a little bit. That was another 3, and SP and Naz barely made it out.
Yeah, I don't even know how Naz made it out, honestly. Maybe he was doing the old Hobbit trick, just be not noticed, crawl out under a table.
Slip on the ring, yeah, and see,
you have to buy back here.
Yeah. What they've been worried about is that KSY split push
comes
bullshit.
The arrow, hits Emery right in the face. Oh my god.
Right in his stupid Dragonling face.
Oh, the Yules for the save on Emery. Wow. And the phase shift just to make sure that the... Oh, Emery's going back in. He does not give a shit.
Well, maybe he should have.
Maybe he should have given a little bit more of a shit. Yeah. They still got KSY, and that's a dieback. That's an official dieback. He's down for another 100 seconds. And they really need him.
Look at this right here. Dieback status, no for Clinks. /KSY.
There's the Echo Slam. Oh, Willie. He does end up taking Rabbit down. Wow, great play, Flex.
Nice.
I mean, just going in there saying, fuck it, I'm going to try to make this happen or we lose. And they're also going to pick up Samurai Salmon.
Yeah, I think probably their best bet now is just buy enough time for KSY to come back up, put his bony ass to work.
Solid base defense, though, by KTW.
Yeah, they really...
I honestly expected that to be, if not GG, then damn close to it.
13-14 buys another Gem of True Sight. Drops it off for his boy. Armlet, huh?
Yeah, interesting.
You going with a... What do you make with that? Is that a...
Armlet's just an armlet, yo.
Is it just armlet? Doesn't connect to anything?
Not that I'm aware of. Nope. And KTW is probably going to be able to take Roshan. I say probably because he does actually get stronger as the game goes on.
Every 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Which I only mention now because this is probably the first time that I thought, I feel like they should be doing this more quickly.
Oh, yeah.
That's made me realize the full extent of the Roshan changes.
Does it roll over if they're fighting him during that?
I don't believe so. And meanwhile, Planet Hype, like, no idea what's happening.
You'd think they'd fucking ward that shit.
Roshan has fallen
and a
to
cheese.
Yup.
Anybody want the cheese? Cheese only comes with the third Roshan
The third,
kill?
yeah, the third and every subsequent.
You don't need that TP.
Well, I mean, it's shit. They have him up with the Aegis and the cheese, which, I mean, he doesn't have all that much. He's actually pretty sad as far as Dragon Knights go at 50 minutes in the game.
Level 16.
I mean, Yeah, he's sitting at 11,000 gold, or 11,000 net worth. I mean, hell, even SP and the Mirana isn't doing that much better at 13,000. I mean, at this point, had they had a good farm game, or just good luck as far as the kills, I mean, you see Desolators and...
And with that, where the fuck did Lone Wildman come from? Or Lord Wildman. You see his fucking net worth?
Yeah. That would probably be the Daedalus Tidebringer Creep Wave clearing capabilities. Yeah. Also, he's 8-1 and 17. So, the gold kind of builds up when you don't die a lot.
So, but like, he just came flying back. I guess they've been keeping KSY down. Keeping a brother down. It's no coincidence that Kunkka is white. It might be.
Here comes the top lane push again. The same old thing. Yeah, top 4 and then KSY down at the bottom.
Shadows.
Hell, that's probably... Well, they do have the Mega Creeps.
There's a Static Storm down. Catches Lord Wildman. Keeps him out of the fight. But oh my god! Rabbit! Just melted them instantly. Fear Boner and Naz went down so quickly. But they're going to lose Fear as well. But KSY did get the barracks in the bottom lane, so they should probably just send like Lord Wildman to just push this one out, and then send everyone else mid. Top lane is okay. I mean, it's a little bit more towards their side than they'd probably like, but it's good enough, considering no one has the super creep.
You know he's just going to run up against KSY.
I don't know that Lord Wildman gives a fuck. Oh, they're just going to leave 13-14 here. I mean, if you killed him before, Jesus. Speaking of sad people, 13-14 has nothing. He must have been spending literally every single drop of money that he's had on wards and dust and smokes. Like, I actually feel bad for him. It's rough playing 5-position support.
Yeah,
Dire's middle tower is under
KSY. Oh my god, he's like,
guys, help! Guys!
Oh my god!
Whoa!
How much damage those things are doing. That's how we killed him. Mother of God.
Was not expecting that.
I noticed that the first time. Yeah, I mean, I knew that they did a lot of damage potentially, but that is fucking crazy to see. And so Planet Hype goes ahead, back to the game at large. Planet Hype goes ahead and takes the 2 barracks in the middle lane.
Oh, is that what was going on?
Yeah. Wow, that was a sight to behold. No wonder they've been leaving 13-14 there.
Yeah. Again, put me in, coach. I can take care of it.
We're now 54 minutes in. At least there's been plenty of action.
Check out the graphs.
Not surprising. Yeah. Not surprising at all.
You definitely saw that momentum swing at about that, 30-minute mark or so?
But Clinks has picked up his butterfly. Let's see if that can turn the tides. I don't know. Kunkka could pick up an MKB if he wanted to, but I don't think that's normally like a Kunkka item, nor is it a Sven item.
And that gives the mini crits, or the mini bashes, I mean?
The MKB mini bashes and also True Strike, which will work against Butterfly, which is the evasion chance. Alright, they're trying the same thing, or KTW is trying the same thing in the middle lane here. Push middle lane, let KSY take bottom. I think if KSY gets the opportunity, he's just going to try to throw it. And I think that's one of the ways that they can win.
Yeah.
And increasingly, it's becoming one of the only ways that they can win.
It's their last best hope.
Yeah.
But they're just gonna put 13-14. Well, you know what? I see now why they would take the middle lane. You see where 13-14 is now gonna have to run back and forth between the 2 furthest points to try to defend against KSY. And if he can get around fast enough, he could make it enough of a guessing game for 13-14. Well, it really had to push out that lane too.
Yeah.
Or no, he could just at this point he could just dive the tower on his own and take it down pretty quickly. Though those get more health as they go up too, right? No.
No, as they go
more
like
armor?
T1, T2, T3, T4.
Ah, that's what it is.
Yeah. But still, I mean, he could easily, I think, take a tier 3. in the time that it took 13-14 to get over there.
Is he saying he's in here somewhere?
Scribbles on the map. Yes, I think that's exactly what that is.
The tiny fucked up clink stick. Little bony.
Oh, I saw drawing on the minimap, and I heard dick, and I almost couldn't help myself. I did, mind you, but it was a near thing.
Well, that's very professional of you. How much are you getting paid?
Who told you?
Casting for Dream League next week.
Yeah, I'm a ways away from that. Though that would be awesome. Anyone from Dream League, if you are listening to this, which you aren't, please call me, make this happen. KSY bottom lane.
Yup. Alright, and so
now they're gonna slam ass up mid, try to take that fight.
That was kind of like their one option was to leave everybody behind to take the team fight. Yeah, and look at KTW, they're fucking scrambling back home.
They're gonna go up to no, maybe not back home, but up to the top lane. And by the way, Flex did pick up his Scythe of Ice finally. Only, what was it? How far back was that? Like 20 minutes? 25 minutes? He had the wizard staff?
No idea what even you're referring to.
Or the mystic staff, I'm sorry.
Sure. Alright,
Flex. Earthshaker, Flex. He picked up Scythe of Ice.
Alright, good.
Sometimes you make this very difficult war.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about. What I was gonna say though was that see, there's a buyback. Guess why?
I don't think.
But Planet Hype either needed to take that team fight and get enough of them out of the picture so that they can focus more on Clinks, or the other option, take out Clinks first, because he is the biggest threat right now, and he is what has kept them at base so much. So now they're sending Samurai Salmon back to base with 13-14 to secure the kill, I imagine. Because when Clinks inevitably comes back in, they're probably saying, hey, we can, the three of us, Lord Wildman, Rabbit, and the other guy, Emery.
The other guy?
I don't know,
hey,
man. He did so much early on.
The other guy, like he was making some sick dream coils.
I know, and he's done a great job. I just...
Yeah. Just the other guy.
How quickly do you want me to memorize everybody's fucking name and their position?
As quickly as I have. War?
Like 10 names in an hour? What the fuck?
Who can live at that speed?
Realize how long this game has gone on, and I should know the names better.
Roshan timer, or Roshan respawn timer, relatively short. Looks like it's going to be about a minute 20.
How do you read this fucking thing?
So there's the 8 outer dots. That's 1 minute per dot. It's 8 minutes base and up to 3 minutes. And so starting at the top, each tick in the little circle in the middle, that's 1 minute.
Okay,
Or
and
each additional tick is 1 minute.
Yeah.
And then you see where the gold line leads up, and then it's red. So 1, 2, and it's about a third-ish of the way from the first one. Yeah. So it's going to respawn very quickly now, actually.
Alright, I'll probably just watch a YouTube video on that later.
Jesus. So many people have trouble with that.
There he is, I see. Well, I mean...
Meanwhile, bottom lane, smoke. They're going in for the smoke. Are they... Oh! Oh my god, they should have just left him. There's the Echo Slam initiation on Rabbit, but Rabbit gives no fucks, followed up by a Fisher Slam. Here comes the Ghost Ship. Hits Fear Boner, hits SP, FP goes down. Fear Boner also goes down. KFY, scythed up. And he's gonna go down as well. Holy shit. Naz, meanwhile, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna say that Roshan killed him. This is him talking to the Dire Ancient, by the way. That's also what Disruptor sounds like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, he looks kind of black, I guess. Like if aliens are black, that's what they would look like.
Let's see, buyback. No, 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 no. Ouch. Marana's got to buy back, but that's not going to be enough. This is probably GG. Yeah, they're going straight for the tier 4. That's it. Please prove me wrong, KTW. Please, that would be so amazing. I don't think they have it. Damn, yeah.
So
Flex.
fast.
Lex gets got upon. SP coming in for the maybe last minute kill somewhere.
And there's the GG call.
Yeah, GG's come out. Not very surprising at this point.
Yeah.
Finally, at this point, not very surprising.
61 minutes in. Congratulations to Planet Hype for pulling that one out of their ass.
I mean, dude.
It didn't look good for them for a long time. We
for
knew.
The first, like, 20 minutes. Okay.
We knew. That's a third of their lives.
But still, the point is, like, Sven and Kunkka was just too much for them to handle.
Remember...
And how ironic that Kunkka would be the one to defeat them. Or maybe just amusing. I don't know. Whatever. Continue. I'm sorry.
Remember looking at the graphs, and KTW was up by, like, 14,000 on the gold.
Yeah.
So things were not looking good for Planet Hype.
No, see, I said right then when it was 14,000, they took a team fight, and the reason I looked at the goal graph because they took that team fight, and it swung from 14,000 back to 10 in favor of Planet Hype, or towards the favor of Planet Hype. And the first thing I said was, wow, it did not feel like they had that much of a gold advantage.
But my point was that they did have that gold advantage.
Yeah, but that meant nothing about the game advantage. Clearly.
Well, obviously, because they fucking lost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was just too much.
Eventually.
Planet Hype had it the whole game. I'm calling it now.
All right, you fucking asshole. All right. So with that concludes Game 1 of this 2-game series. Again, Dota Battles. We are in Season 1, Week 8. You just witnessed Planet Hype versus Kunkka's True Weasles. In a win for Planet Hype.
End it. We need to get into the other lobby.
Thing.
Jesus.
No, I'm just going to trail this out as long as I can. But hey, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you another time.
I'm Despair.
And I'm Warp.